Zerline's got it teed up, and off we go from Arlington. Fields this way up at the 17. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. He's at the 30. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field.
Miles Sanders.
A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards.
Down, Philadelphia.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
The ball carrier. DeMarcus Lawrence on the stop. A 3-yard gain on the play.
That's out to the left and complete. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down.
Jalen Reagor. A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
And that is going to be incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. Dalton and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. So Dalton now. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
At the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. From 17 yards out. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. So they're down in the red zone. They opt to utilize his legs instead of the arm. It works out pretty well.
I like what they were thinking there, because in most situations now, defense is accounting for all the other runners on the field and, of course, for pass plays. But the quarterback position, oftentimes it is unaccounted for. Offense coordinator felt it, dialed it right up.
Inside the red zone, is this something teams should maybe, depending on the quarterback, do more often?
Definitely. If you've got a quarterback who can actually move it with his legs, that's an extra option and an extra weapon for you. I think they should utilize it more often.
Looky here, a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and now an onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
A first down throw coming for Dalton. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Dalton. Third down just got a lot tougher. That will officially go as a loss of 7.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Here's Dalton. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Now, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake. Yeah,
he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Left side here to Sanders. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain there of 21 yards.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
The ball carrier. The tackle made by Jalen Smith. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down forthcoming. Here's Hurts to throw. Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
2nd and 10, Dalton once more. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
At the 49-yard line.
To throw here, Dalton. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
With the score, Eagles 8, Cowboys nothing.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a two-syllable word. Yeah. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sanders. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
24 yards.
That one goes for 24 yards. Throw left side complete. It's Sanders. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
Hurts, he's going to keep this on the option. And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Hurts. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Darius Slay with a pick.
Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. That catch good for only a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 7-yard line.
And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7.
Woods on the tackle. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 7.
Right back to Sanders on first down. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
But from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Boston Scott, his first carry. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. All tied up, 8 apiece with 2 minutes on the clock.
Gain of 2 yards.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. On 3rd down, Sanders. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32.
He was brought down by Aldon Smith. A 5-yard gain on the play. And an Eagle first down.
Now a carry for Sanders. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
They go play action with Hurts. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 16 yards, a first down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. And quickly finding Rager. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
To Jalen Rager. A gain of.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. This ball complete to Rager. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Hurts. This is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They'll try to run with Sanders into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
leads to 2nd and goal.
Once again with Sanders. And this time he is in.
Touchdown.
Miles Sanders in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here.
Conversion.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. The 40, 30, 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as head play backfires in a big way.
10. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Tony Pollard on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Final play of the half. Prescott forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. So they lost yardage and they declined the penalty. There's no logical reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through this little Rolodex in this small brain of mine, and I'm coming up with nothing, partner. I've got zip on that one. Take the yardage, right? Take the penalty. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes it can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Here we go. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Let him know.
Prescott on first down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nickel Roby-Coleman. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
So the Eagle offense coming on here as they'll try for 2 points. Throwing is Hurts. And they don't get it. They Tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. He's tired of me. Mike's 50.
They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
You.
From the red zone now, Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Looking again that time for Amari Cooper, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Dalton. His throw incomplete.
Dalton.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
To go.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Prescott yet again. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Good.
His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
And goal to go.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score.
For the point after.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Another run with Sanders. And finally out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. A big play there on the option. Give him 55 yards on the ground. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
2nd and 11 at the Cowboys. So
on 2nd down now. It's Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here.
Point conversion.
They'll turn to Sanders. Now a toss coming right side. It's Sanders. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Prescott to throw it. He finds his target. It's Schultz.
Prescott's pass.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
Now Prescott. This to Jarwin. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Prescott now from the 50. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bell. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. To the air again, Prescott. Completes it right side to Cooper. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Now Elliott. And he'll go down for the third quarter of action. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They'll try again with Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer.
Well, let the natural light of today reflect that he is now getting into the end zone 2 times.
Look at you. You're a little Ralph Waldo Emerson, is that his name?
No, I was just going with the meteorologist. Said it was a day game. I'm here.
And the lead is down to 2.
Good. Makes the score Eagles 26, Cowboys 24. Rick Zerline to kick off 4 down.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Jalen Rager on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This game has really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim 1-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Left side here to Sanders. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
And with a play clock running out, Doug Peterson decides to take a timeout. That's going to leave him with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Second and 7. This one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Gain of 6. And an Eagle first down.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Cowboys' 44-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37.
The ball
7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
7-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
54. Check. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike. Watch out.
Another run here with Sanders. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
And an Eagle first down.
Two minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Watch the screen.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
At the 25-yard line.
54 mark. Check. Watch 54. Yeah, I got you. He's checking.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Eagles.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Alden Smith there on the tackle. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They'll go again with Sanders, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. On 1st down, Sanders. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. He would credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And I tell you, these division games never for the faint of heart, but they come through with a tight victory here on the road.
And you find yourself working harder in a game like this too, don't you?
Yeah,
because you got to stay with it, right? You got to stay with it. You got to stay locked in. It's our type of a game. And you just mentioned it. Division game on the road, tight, and they find a way to win it. Way to hunker down, as my old coach used to say, and find your way through.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Big D.